sometimes it's quite difficult to know how much you can get away with.
It's definitely not what the cops would say, like you have 2 beers and you're drunk. Because I know none of my friends, they'd have 2 beers, they wouldn't even know they've had beer.
The 0.05 cutoff is the point at which your risk of being involved in a crash doubles.
Under identical driving conditions, a person with 0.05% alcohol in his blood, that's about 2 drinks or a few beers, is twice as likely to have an accident as a person with no alcohol in his blood. With 0.10%, 3 to 6 drinks or a couple of quarts of beer, the chances are 3 times as great.
You drink and then you drive, what you get a car accident?
What's up?
Have you been drinking this evening?
Heineken and tequila, Mars and Gold.
What's that funny thing where you mix with
Jägermeister.
Jägermeister!
Shooters!
Yeah! Tons, loads, plenty.
The South African Liquor Act actually states you're not allowed to serve an intoxicated person. Which is a very grey area, because after your 2 drinks you're intoxicated and no one will make money that way.
If I drink more than her, she drives home. And if she drinks more than me, then I drive home.
So the person driving home will tend to possibly less, but not have what they shouldn't be. I mean, not the normal limit. But the other person doesn't have anyone to drive them home. Very rarely will they sleep in the car or sleep home. And calling people a taxi, people seem to take that as a bit of an insult sometimes.
I think we take the risk and we're going through a couple of roadblocks tonight.
We do it.
Everybody that I know drinks and drives.
I know when I was much younger, I think nothing of going to a club and getting totally pissed and finding my way home. I don't know how I would find my way home, but I found my way home.
We've all done it, and we all know people who have had accidents drinking and driving. I've lost a lot of friends, and the friends that remain will still drink and drive, which is quite strange.
He was brought in by the police now. He's been drinking. His skull is cracked. I would say 70 to 90% of the patients are on alcohol.
Alcohol doesn't have legs and walk around and kill people. People are killing themselves or they're killing each other. And that's happening because they are under the influence of alcohol or under the influence of drugs or whatever it might be, in which case, by Darwinian theory, you ought to be wiped out anyway.
In Brazil, they've got a zero policy. You're not allowed to have any alcohol in your system at all if you are driving a vehicle.
Mr. Skoenraad, can you please step out of your vehicle? Yeah? So, sorry, I can't stand up. Can you get in? Thanks.
Bye.